Ever wonder how one man can control almost everything luxurious you see in the world? From champagne to couture, watches to perfume. Bernard Arnault isn't just a billionaire. He's the mastermind behind the world's most powerful fashion empire. In this video, we're diving into the empire he built, how he turned failing brands into global icons, and the lavish lifestyle that comes with being the king of luxury. From strategic power moves to personal obsessions, this is a rare peek into the world of someone who doesn't just wear success, he designs it. Stay with us, because this story only gets better. 1. The king of luxury. Who is Bernard Arnault? Bernard Arnault isn't your typical billionaire. Reserved and strategic, he keeps a low public profile while quietly pulling the strings of the luxury world. Born in France in 1949, Arnault started in construction before seeing potential in fashion, specifically in high-end heritage brands. Over decades, he's built LVMH into a global juggernaut. Today, he's often the richest man in the world, toggling places with Elon Musk. But beyond the numbers, what sets Arnault apart is his unmatched ability to blend business acumen with artistic vision. He's not just managing a company, he's crafting a cultural legacy in real time. 2. LVMH, the crown jewel of global luxury. LVMH Mode Hennessy Louis Vuitton is the titan of luxury conglomerates, and Bernard Arnault is the force behind it. With more than 75 brands under its roof, LVMH dominates fashion, cosmetics, jewelry, and wines and spirits. Think Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Fendi, Bulgari, and Dom Perignon. All owned or controlled by LVMH. Under Arnault, the group doesn't just sell products, it sells aspiration, heritage, and exclusivity. He's created a luxury ecosystem where each brand shines independently but benefits from shared innovation, marketing power, and prestige. LVMH isn't just a company, it's a global symbol of taste, tradition, and timeless value. 3. From construction to couture. Arnault didn't start in fashion, he actually took over his father's construction business in the 70s. But in the early 80s, he made a bold move. He acquired the struggling textile group Boussac, which included Christian Dior. That decision changed everything. Arnault saw the emotional power of luxury, how it speaks to identity, status, and culture. From that point on, he pivoted fully into fashion, building a portfolio of elite brands. His ability to spot undervalued assets and reimagine them for the modern world turned him into a legend. It wasn't luck, it was sharp vision, precise timing, and calculated risk. 4. 5. Revive, dominate. The Arnault playbook. Bernard Arnault has a clear strategy: acquire legacy brands that have lost their edge, inject new life, and turn them into profit machines. He did it with Dior, then Vuitton, and kept going with names like Celine, Loewe, and Tiffany & Co. What makes him stand out is his long-term approach. He's not chasing quick wins. He invests in creative talent, elevates branding, and redefines luxury for new generations. His acquisitions are rarely impulsive. They're surgical, data-driven, and timed perfectly. It's not just about buying, it's about reinventing. That's how he stayed on top while others burn out chasing trends. 5. Luxury as art, business as war. Arnault sees luxury as a form of art. Make no mistake, he runs his empire with military precision. Known for being ultra-competitive and fiercely protective of his brands, he's navigated boardroom battles, rivalries, and even hostile takeovers to expand his empire. Behind the calm exterior is a businessman who plays to win. He's gone head-to-head with major players like François Pinault of Kering, fighting for dominance over luxury turf. Arnault's genius lies in balancing ruthless business tactics with a deep respect for craftsmanship and heritage. It's a rare combination. and it's why few can match his level of success. 6. Obsession with perfection. Inside his brand philosophy, perfection isn't optional in Arnault's world. It's the standard. He believes luxury should evoke emotion, and that means every detail counts. From the stitching on a handbag to the layout of a flagship store, nothing is overlooked. He personally approves ad campaigns, store designs, and even packaging. His hands-on approach has elevated LVMH brands to cult status, admired for consistency, elegance, and innovation. He surrounds himself with visionary creatives like Kim Jones, Virgil Abloh, and Maria Grazia-Chiuri, but always stays in control. For Arnault, perfection is not just branding, it's the soul of the product. That's what keeps customers coming back. 7. Fashion heirlooms. The Arnault family dynasty. While Arnault remains the face of LVMH, his 5 children are being groomed to carry the legacy. Each one holds a leadership role in various LVMH brands. Delphine at Dior, Antoine with corporate strategy, and others managing different verticals. Instead of pushing one successor, he's creating a family dynasty, building future-proof leadership across generations. His kids are smart, polished, and just as driven. They've grown up inside the luxury machine, learning the business from every angle. Arnault isn't just building a company, he's building a lasting institution, one that will stay in family hands for decades to come. 8. Personal indulgences. Yachts, art, and private islands. Arnault's taste for the finer things goes far beyond boardrooms. He owns multiple yachts, a private island in the Bahamas, and one of the world's most valuable art collections. He's a patron of modern art and the founder of the Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris, a stunning glass structure housing contemporary masterpieces. These aren't just indulgences. They're expressions of his philosophy that luxury is about emotion and experience. He lives what he sells. His lifestyle blends exclusivity, culture, and aesthetic precision, just like his brands. For Arnault, luxury isn't a business tactic, it's a way of life. Live to the fullest. 9. Controlling cool. How Arnault dictates what's desirable. Arnault has a talent for defining what's cool, then selling it at a premium. He pairs legacy names with cutting-edge designers, creating a mix of old-world prestige and modern relevance. Think Virgil Abloh at Louis Vuitton or Pharrell's recent appointment. He understands culture, youth, and influence, tapping into hype without sacrificing heritage. LVMH doesn't just follow trends, it sets them. From Fashion Week spectacles to viral campaigns, Arnault's empire consistently drives desire. And because LVMH controls production and distribution tightly, scarcity adds to the allure. It's a masterclass in demand creation, turning style into status and status into billions. 10. Legacy in the making. Can anyone top Arnault? With every strategic move, Bernard Arnault is cementing his legacy, not just as a businessman, but as the architect of modern luxury. His ability to adapt, innovate, and lead through decades of change is unmatched. While others falter chasing short-term wins, Arnault thinks in eras. The LVMH machine is massive, and with his children taking the reins, it's about vision, legacy, and precision. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the man behind LVMH, give this video a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit subscribe for more stories that unpack power, strategy, and culture. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because there's always more behind the gloss. Ever wonder what happens when a finance mogul mixes cold hard deals with a taste for luxury? Kevin O'Leary, famously known as Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank, lives a life that's equal parts boardroom power and billionaire polish. Behind the sharp suits and bold one-liners lies a man who built a fortune and knows exactly how to enjoy it. From his high-stakes investments to his high-end watch collection, O'Leary doesn't just talk money, he lives it. Stick around as we take you behind the scenes of his lavish lifestyle, bold ventures, and the surprising side of one of TV's most intriguing sharks. From suit to signature. Who is Mr. Wonderful, really? Kevin O'Leary didn't just show up on Shark Tank with a camera-ready persona. He crafted Mr. Wonderful into a brand. Blunt, brutally honest, and oddly charming, he built a character that audiences love to debate. Off-screen, though, he's more than the guy who tells hopeful entrepreneurs their ideas are garbage. O'Leary is a savvy businessman with a deep understanding of branding and perception. He's leaned into the role to become a pop culture figure while maintaining his credibility as an investor. It's not just about theatrics. His public image is a calculated part of his business model, and it's worked brilliantly. 2. Boardroom beginnings. How he made his first million. Before he became a TV icon, O'Leary built his fortune from scratch. It all started in the late 1980s with a software company called SoftKey, which created educational programs for personal computers. He grew it aggressively, acquiring competitors and building a digital empire. In 1999, he sold the company to Mattel for over $4 billion. That one deal changed everything. O'Leary went from ambitious founder to multimillionaire practically overnight. It was bold, risky, and perfectly timed. This was the moment that gave him the capital and confidence to expand into media, finance, and luxury, shaping the empire he controls today. 3. The Shark Tank effect. Fame, fortune, and a bigger platform. Shark Tank didn't just boost Kevin O'Leary's visibility, it launched him into a new stratosphere of influence. The show gave him a platform to showcase his investment chops, but it also amplified his persona. Viewers saw more than just an investor, they saw a character who knew how to make money entertaining. This exposure translated into business opportunities, speaking gigs, and brand collaborations. More importantly, it helped him build trust with audiences. Whether they agree with him or not, people listen when O'Leary speaks. His fame became fuel for his ventures, proving that credibility and charisma can be a powerful mix. 4. Champagne taste. Kevin's expensive vices. Kevin O'Leary doesn't shy away from showing the world what success looks like, at least his version of it. He's open about his love for the finer things in life: rare wines, custom suits, fine art, and exclusive experiences. His wine collection alone is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he's been known to spend six figures on a single bottle. But it's not about showing off. It's about enjoying the rewards of calculated risk. To O'Leary, luxury isn't frivolous. It's a symbol of discipline, strategy, and smart investing. When he indulges, it's always intentional and always high-end. 5. Diamonds and dollars. Inside his luxury jewelry business. You might not expect a tough investor like O'Leary to launch a jewelry line, but he did, and it's serious business. O'Leary Fine Wines and Jewelry reflects his belief in beauty with value. Each piece is personally approved by him and designed with investment-grade quality in mind. He wears his own jewelry on Shark Tank and often gifts pieces to friends and colleagues. It's more than a side hustle. It's a brand extension built on personal taste and financial logic. For O'Leary, jewelry isn't just about aesthetics. It's about tangible assets that hold value while looking timeless. 6. Private jets and public statements. O'Leary doesn't hide his love for convenience and comfort, he embraces it with unapologetic flair. From flying private to staying in world-class hotels, his lifestyle mirrors the wealth he's worked for. He's famously opinionated and often uses his public platform to speak on wealth, capitalism, and personal responsibility. Love him or hate him, he doesn't water down his views. That authenticity, mixed with his luxe lifestyle, creates a strong identity. He knows that being outspoken is part of staying relevant, and when you back bold statements with a proven track record, you're not just flashy, you're credible. 7. The O'Leary Home Portfolio. Mansions across continents. Kevin O'Leary's real estate holdings aren't just places to live. They're carefully chosen symbols of his success. He owns stunning properties in Toronto, Boston, and Geneva, each tailored to a different part of his business and lifestyle. His Toronto home reflects his Canadian roots and family ties. Boston keeps him close to the U.S. financial scene. Geneva strategically places him in the heart of global wealth. Each home is filled with custom touches, art, and design that reflect his taste and discipline. These are not just houses, they're curated environments that support how he works, thinks, and lives. 8. Watch game strong. Timepieces that tell more than time. Kevin O'Leary's watch collection is more than impressive, it's iconic. He's known for his signature red watch straps and strict policy. He only wears timepieces he owns equity in. This approach turns a personal fashion statement into a branding opportunity. His collection includes rare pieces from companies he's invested in, and he's vocal about the craftsmanship and history behind each one. For O'Leary, watches aren't just accessories, they're business tools, conversation starters, and status symbols. Every take of the second hand is a reminder of precision, value, and personal pride. In his world, time really is money. 9. Money talks. Kevin's core beliefs on wealth and success. O'Leary's views on money are direct, unapologetic, and rooted in personal experience. He believes in financial literacy, personal accountability, and making your money work harder than you do. He often emphasizes the importance of investing early, avoiding debt, and building passive income. These aren't just talking points, they're principles he lives by. Whether mentoring entrepreneurs or advising fans, his advice is always focused on long-term strategy over short-term flash. He doesn't believe in luck, just good decisions and hard numbers. That's the foundation of his success, and he's built a loyal following by being brutally honest about it. And he regularly invests in ventures that reflect those values. He wants to be remembered not just as a shark, but as a teacher and builder. It's about ideas, actions, and creating something that lasts well beyond the spotlight. Kevin O'Leary lives like he invests, strategically, boldly, and without apology. From the boardroom to Bordeaux, his life reflects the calculated risks and hard-won rewards of a man who knows exactly what he wants. He's more than just a face on Shark Tank. He's a brand, a teacher, and a symbol of smart success. If you found this peek into Mr. Wonderful's world as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of your favorite business icons. Thanks for watching, and remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about mindset.